What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sven D bringing you another gameplay commentary. Damn it. Today we got a little bit more of a serious topic, though. I'm sure some of you are aware of this. Many of you probably aren't, seeing from the reactions on Twitter and how many people are actually aware of the situation. For those of you that actually aren't aware, the gun manager, as I believe I believe that was his title for the FPS show with FPS Russia, Keith Ratliff, was actually murdered. And I'm not going to go into any details about it because really, you know, this isn't the forum for that to be discussed, in my opinion. But, you know, I really wanted to send my thoughts and prayers out to the FPS show, Paintball Kitty, FPS Russia himself, all them guys. And at the end of the day, you know, all the bullshit drama that goes on YouTube, you know, stuff like this really kind of puts everything into perspective on how, you know, no matter how big or how small you are, everything could be gone in the blink of an eye, and that's something to really take into account here. And, you know, just really appreciate if you got 100 subs or 10,000, you know, appreciate that 100 people that come out to watch your videos and leave comments and take time to leave ratings and stuff like that, because really at the end of the day, that's what they're all about. And, you know, without them, no channel on YouTube is anything at all. You know, I wanted to go a little bit more in depth into this topic, and I actually wanted to talk about gun control and my stance on it. You know, if you're not from the U.S., or if you are, you probably are aware. I've heard something about how, you know, our country's almost going through a revolution, so to say. Gun control is a very, very, very touchy subject within the country right now, especially lately with, you know, with a lot of tragedies, I guess would be the best way to put it, that have been going on. You have the Sandy Hook Elementary tragedy. You have, you know, really just a number of occurrences that have happened over the past few years, and it's really brought a lot of people to all point their fingers at guns. I've even heard video games be correlated with gun violence as well in real life, and, you know, that's something I think is bullshit, and there's really no evidence or studies to really back that up, and the ones that are, in my opinion, are absolute garbage. There's no reliable, you know, in your face, like, there's no indisputable evidence. The fact that people try to blame this shit on video games and movies and music is ridiculous. I grew up at a very young age exposed to the most violent music, the most violent movies, video games, all that stuff, and, you know, I've turned out just fine in that perspective. My parents didn't listen to a bunch of crazy shit and, you know, make me watch R-rated movies when I was 4. But, you know, I had a younger uncle and, you know, a lot of cousins and stuff like that, and we always kind of did our own thing and got into our own stuff. And my parents weren't the ones that, you know, really... They did have regulations and restrictions on, you know, what they wanted to expose their children to at a young age, but, you know, they weren't the family that sheltered us, because I think that, you know, at their core, they knew that raising us the right way and teaching us our core values and beliefs at a young age is what really mattered. And in my opinion, that really is. You know, I could be biased because of how I was raised, but, you know, when I have kids, I'm not... Yeah, obviously there's going to be certain limitations, but especially when it comes to video games, you know, I'm not going to let my kid play Grand Theft Auto when he's 4 years old, but I'm probably going to let him do it before he's 18, obviously a lot younger than 18, and it's like, I believe in myself, and I believe in the fact that how you raise somebody has a far bigger impact on them than media. Now, media and technology has been more relevant than any time throughout history. So obviously it is going to play somewhat of an impact, but do I think it's going to play an impact to the point where people use violence because of one of these things? No. You know, that's just my personal opinion. It could go many ways, and, you know, there is a lot of variances, and I don't want to say, Jesus, what's the word I'm thinking of? There's, like... I don't want to say there's no exceptions, because there are. I know if you listen to certain kinds of music, it gets you pumped up and riled up, but, you know, this shit just comes to common sense and mental well-being, which I think is a really big problem in this country as well. The guns are not the problem, though. It is the people. You know, a lot of the stuff they leave out of the news and the papers and everything, is that in this country, for those of you guys that don't live in America and don't know what's going on, or maybe you're not old enough to, everyone is being pumped full of fucking drugs, alright? You know, mind-altering substances for depression, anxiety, so on and so forth. And even furthermore, people that do need some kind of psychiatric care are not getting it. And that's even a bigger problem. Alright, and you have all this bullshit being put into people's heads that, you know, oh, it's all the guns, it's this and that. But the thing that I find most ironic is that the people trying to take our guns away are the ones who have the guns, are the ones who control the military. So, you know, it's definitely a passionate subject of mine, something that I'm very involved with, I guess you could say, from a social perspective. I talk about it a lot, but, you know, I really want to know what you guys think about guns and violence. You know, FPS Russia is very big as far as pro-guns go, and I definitely support him in that because that is my stance as well. But, you know, let me know what you guys think below. No aggressive nature in the comments. You know, let's have a friendly, civilized discussion. And like I said, once again, my thoughts and prayers go out to Keith Ratliff's family, the FPS show, Paintball Kitty, everybody. I hope you guys have a great night. Really think about what I said, and, you know, don't take anything for granted. You know, it could all be gone in the blink of an eye, even when things are at their best for you. So, bad days will get better, good days will get worse. At the end of the day, we're still going to be here, hopefully, and you got to be thankful for that, people. So, until next time, it is your boy Sven D. This is day 8 in the 365-day challenge of my channel. Stay tuned. Make sure to drop a rating. Give me a follow on Twitter and Facebook. I'll definitely shoot you some requests back. And until tomorrow, people, I'm out. Peace.